All right, Kelly, first on tap here, we have Murray State at Louisville. It's not the most tightly contested contest. The Cardinals are 40-point favorites. This line did just drop this morning at time of recording and has an over-under 54 points. The Lines.com College Football Podcast is also available now on the WDRB Plus app in Louisville and around Kentucky as they launch sports betting this year, in addition to YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. This game kicks off Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. on the ACC Network. My numbers also don't think that this is going to be a very tightly contested contest as they favor Louisville by 43.5 points. Murray State is the 76th ranked FCS team according to my composite rankings. It has an implied total 47 points for Louisville, 7 for Murray State. So when you're betting over-unders here, if you think Murray State's going to put the ball in the end zone more than once, then go ahead and bet the over. If you think that they are going to fail to do that, then probably lean the under here, given that implied total. If I have any takeaways from Louisville's first game against Georgia Tech, fascinating game, entertaining game, so that's it. Jack Plummer has a little bit of work to do, but I thought Jawar Jordan was just phenomenal and had that great run to close out the game there. Weirdly, I couldn't find any advanced analytics or post-game win expectancy from this game. It just didn't pull the data on game on paper and CFB data and things like that. But with my own eyes, it looks like the Cardinals had an opportunity to lose that game.
Yeah, Brett, I agree, and it's always nice when my numbers, your numbers, and Vegas are closely aligned when the spread's this large. It's not hard to get close to the Vegas spread when it's -3, -4, somewhere around there. This line is -40. You've got 43.5. I actually make this Louisville -41.5, so I'm kind of splitting the difference there. It's a 99% win expectancy. The Cardinals pulled out the 39-34 victory over Georgia Tech in Atlanta in Week 1, as you mentioned, and from a predictive analytics standpoint, Louisville performed almost exactly as the model projected in the aggregate. Overall, Louisville's down to number 41 from number 39. The good news is the offense is up from 51 to 39 on my offensive projections. The bad news, though, for Louisville is the defense fell from 21 to 58. So, again, the aggregate there kept Louisville about right where they were. I'm now projecting a 23% chance for Louisville to make the ACC championship game, which is the third highest percentage behind only Florida State and North Carolina now. Clemson actually fell all the way down to 10% following their loss to Duke, which was just – I had to double check it. Is that right? Because their power rating went down significantly. They're also 0-1 in the conference now, which of course puts you behind the 8 ball to start when you still have your most difficult games on paper in front of you. Don't tell Clemson or don't tell Duke that. But this is a local opponent in Murray State. But Murray State's only number 88 in my FCS power ratings. I don't expect this to be much of a contest, as we talked about. Bottom line, I have Louisville -41.5 at home. It equates to a 99% win expectancy for the Cardinals. Just for reference, the biggest upset by my win expectancy last week, I gave Texas State just a 3% chance to beat Baylor. Well, they did it. This one would be even bigger upset with just a 1% chance for Murray State to pull the upset. I don't see it happening.
You mentioned that the Cardinals' defense dropped from 21st to 58th after giving up 34 points to Georgia Tech. I am interested to see how that Georgia Tech offense, though, goes along to the season because I thought they looked pretty crisp. I thought Haynes King did some good things, some not as good things, but some decent things, where it didn't look like that Georgia Tech offense that we've seen in the past handful of years since they switched over from the triple option. So I am interested to see if that's a product of, Georgia Tech's offense has just really improved, and they're going to be able to move the ball and score consistently on decent defenses because your numbers agree, and I thought Louisville was going to field a pretty good defense this year. So I'm interested to see if that comes maybe back around. Numbers here, pretty close, -43, -40. We don't really have key figures when you're talking about a 40-point spread at this point because it just, it's out of range there. You won't catch me laying the 40 personally. The implied team total for Murray State is just 7, so I'm probably not taking any action on either side of that as well. Maybe a Louisville first half bet if you can get it under 21.5. 21 points, I'd probably lay that with Louisville in the first half. Don't expect this to be much of a game here.